Who's that girl? Na 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 na. She's a seer. Na 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 na. Hi, soul seekers. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Desire. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for all the love and support. It is greatly appreciated. It never goes unnoticed. We're going to be jumping right into this reading and seeing what the messages are at this time. This is a Who's in Your Energy reading, is what I just heard. Okay, I am aware that the screen is blacked out. That's just what I decided to do. I like to do that, especially when I'm just like in a super relaxed mode and I'm not in like a proper working space where like it doesn't look good. Okay, I'm a Libra, so if something doesn't look right, if it doesn't look presentable, yeah, so I'm just chilling, whatever. This is a blackout reading. Who's in your energy? Okay, so let's see. This is someone who you were very upfront with, very clear, honest communication. You did not mislead this person at all, but this person did not return the favor. This is someone who showed you like some type of a fake love, or at least this is how this person feels. They feel very phony in your energy now. They feel like a fraud. They feel like a clown. I'm hearing a lame. Okay, someone is really sitting with the facts of the situation between the two of you. Maybe they're even having a conversation with someone. It's like they're just telling them, because whoever this person is, they want to reconcile with you. You know who this person is individually. It doesn't have to be love or romance for all of you, but whoever they are, they do want to reconcile with you, but you're not feeling it. The more they want to come towards you, it seems like the more you are reluctant to allowing them to like have access to you. Yeah, you're at a major crossroad in your life here with this decisions card. You're at a major crossroad in your life, and you may definitely view this person as like a blockage or potential blockage, potential harm, an unnecessary karmic situation. I'm very proud of you because you've grown. You are healing and you're evolving and you're becoming aware of like your surroundings, even like in intimate connections, becoming aware of like people's motives and their hidden agendas and the spirits that they may embody. And you're also no longer holding on or clinging on to the potential of something. You are like a realist now, like it is what it is. And whatever is going on is not something that you didn't deserve. Whatever this person did or did not do, you didn't deserve that. This person has no reason to, like, whatever they did that led up to the point where they want to come back and you're not letting them, they had no reason to, and you're sitting with that truth. And this person's like they're paranoid, they're sad, they're angry, they're all of these lower vibrational things because they don't know what you are going to decide, but they know that you know the truth. Like, you see it for what it is, you see them for who they are, and they feel like shit. All right, let me take a moment to give praise, thanks, and acknowledgement to the Most High, to my divine, as well as to myself. Thank you. I ask that my chakras are cleared and connected to the divine frequency, that I'm channeling only messages of truth and clarity always, that favor, glory, and justice prevails in all that I do. If there is any evil, wicked, demonic forces or spirits present, I command that they flee immediately. In exchange, I call in the spirits and energy of abundance, prosperity, gain, wealth, fortune, rapid return, power, protection, and longevity. I ask that you continue to show me clearly, Father, always, what are the messages for the soul seekers. Please and thank you. All praises to E5. All right, so we have challenges here and decision making here, man. So the first card is decision. That's already out. As I'm shuffling, as you can hear, the second card that just hit the table is decision making. And it literally says you are making important decisions in your career in particular. So yeah, hell no. You passed that frequency, that struggle love, that trauma bond. No, you will go get a bag. You will focus on some type of an endeavor, some success, a project. You will pour into yourself tenfold now before you allow anyone to threaten like a penny Okay, anything that you know, you don't play those games. You don't play those games. But it says you are making an important decision in your career, and these choices will lead to a long-term success. Your decisiveness is your strength. Yes, you have to be very discerning, and I feel like you are. You are at a critical decision point in your life, making a clear and confident choice, and it will lead you to a positive outcome. So clearly, you're making the right choice to keep these boundaries up. If you're wondering that, if I'm being too hard, too tough on this person, no. You're making the right decision. You're protecting your energy, your space. Yes, literally at the bottom of the deck is separation. This is the right thing for you to be doing. It may be challenging. This person is definitely taking it hard. They had no idea that the tables would turn. They would be the ones that's feeling like this. And you are like taking on the masculine energy. And they're like in a broken feminine energy, distorted feminine energy. But they did that. And it forced you to operate in your masculine energy and just focus on everything but this. Everything else that you do have control over. So much shit is working in your favor, going in your favor. So much success and opportunities. You'll be a fool to focus all of your energy, to shift your frequency towards one situation that's not successful. And you have all of these other areas in your life that you can really utilize that energy. It can really benefit you. So yes, this is another message of you are at your best when you are separated. At least from this person, for sure. And from people in general. You have yet, or no, not you, people have yet to rise to the occasion to continue to exist in your life. It don't got nothing to do with you. You overcame whatever you had to, yes. Teamwork and challenges. It's been a challenge to have people in your life long term. Not just romance. Family, friends, co-workers, neighbors, whomever, lovers. It's been a challenge to keep people team you because they refuse to be team them. It's real simple. Yeah, you're all about goals. Period. You're becoming goals. You have a lot of people who are talking about you as well at this time. People who are proud of you, or you may be coming into a timeline where you may cross paths with people who are like you or on a similar path, or they have their shit together, they have their priorities intact. So a different caliber of people, of peers, of friends. Okay, yeah, loyalty here. And then memories. These people fucked up about it, and it definitely could be more than one energy. Reflecting back, they know how loyal you are. These family, these friends, these foes, these hoes, whoever they are, they knew how loyal you were. They had you up close and personal in their day-to-day life, and they started to act like that they couldn't even coexist with you. They sacrificed you. They said fuck you. For some of you, you have children. You could have been like very dependent on some of these people, and they just act like they couldn't care less because they couldn't. Yes, conflict. They started to hate you. This is when people rose against you because it was clear that you were walking a path. You were headed in a direction that gave you so much more to choose from, better options, a better lifestyle. So they went against you. Their demons rose and went against you. Like, fuck no. You're not. Literally, you guys, growth. They are like, fuck that. We're not going to help them grow. We're not going to help them become a more powerhouse than they already are. We want them to stay in the slumps, in the trenches. Never achieving anything. Never progressing in life. People just envy you because of you. And then how dare you dream? How dare you go after something? How dare you shine light on what you're doing? Because so many people who start something, especially for my entrepreneurs or my entrepreneurs to be, or even if you're not a full-on entrepreneur, you could be like, that could be your side thing. You could be a small business owner or something like that, a hustle, even if you still have a 9-to-5, or yeah. But it's like anything, like, how dare you dream? And then how dare you put your dreams on display? How dare you be proud of what you've accomplished and actually expect other people to be proud of you and clap for you? These were the people who were sitting with you, who were eating with you, sleeping with you, living with you. Best friend. Bro. Oh, no. These motherfuckers, ooh, they envied every fucking turn in your life. Especially those who thought that they were ahead of you. they had a leg up, they was doing better than you, that you could never. Oh, these bitches is sick to their stomach. Collaboration, yeah. Now they want to come back around. Now they want to be down. They want to be seen. I want to be down with what you're going through. Yeah, now they want to look out for you because your life has taken a positive turn. But you're being asked to continue to trust. Trust what you already know about these people. These are South Node people that you have to sacrifice. Family, friend, lovers. Okay? Continue to keep the balance in your life, because if you let them back in, they're going to disrupt it. And you have wealth, prosperity, abundance coming towards you. Literally, intimate relationships and wealth, balance, trust. These people already sacrificed you in so many ways. They already said fuck you in every way that they possibly could. Now they want to stand beside you because you grew. That rose that grew through the concrete. I'm seeing a sunflower. Aw, I'm being reminded of when we first like touched down. Well, not touched down, we drove. I drove here. And on the highway, it was literally one single tall ass sunflower that was growing through the concrete of the highway. But it was on the side. What is it called? Like the... You know, if you had to pull your car over the side of the road, but it was the inner side, like where those concrete walls are to stop the traffic. Yeah, it was like, it was one single fucking sunflower. I'm like, what the fuck? And I wanted to take a picture of it, but I couldn't because I was going in traffic. Like I would have gotten an accident. But I remember that I had just reached like the state lines to where I live now. So intimate relationships here, prioritization, and wealth. Yeah. Now these people want you to like pour into them, or now they want to prioritize you in their life. 11:55 on the timer. Be mindful of this shit, because these people are only coming back around because of what you have achieved, and they will block like your creativity, your flow. You're thinking about these people because they're thinking about you. And they thinking about how they can come in and like slither, is what I'm hearing, back into your life. Wealth is not just about money. It represents abundance in all areas of your life. You are in a phase of prosperity and contentment. Exactly. It's a lifestyle. It's an energy. It's a timeline. You have entered the timeline of your personal wealth, leadership. These people, ooh, they hate it that people see you for who you are. Risk management. See, they just want to come in and be a problem. And no, fuck that. Fuck these people. Separation and passion. And for some of you, this is one person in particular, who thinks that they still have an advantage over these other people. Whoever they is, I'm sorry to inform them, they're getting ready to find themselves on a losing team too. This is a newer energy, possibly someone that you have encountered since you've entered your North Node timeline. They're not good enough either. They don't make the cut either. Yes, an intimate relationship could definitely be romance, don't have to be, but this is a person or a few people who thought that they made the cut. Fuck no. Financial stability, yeah. You letting these people in your life at this time will sacrifice this. Your financial situation is finally secure. Career success, yeah. Financial stability. Your financial situation is secure. And career success is bringing you material rewards and a sense of safety for your future. Exactly. Whoever this lover is, they're not your lover. Let me reword that. This is a person who has an attachment on them that will make it impossible for them to come into your life currently, authentically. Like this person, the spirit that they possess, this possession, this entity that they have, that's still trying to carry out an agenda in your life, trying to slide back in. 1411, they're trying to use the love that you have for this person. This is someone that you are in the most recent separation with. There is still love there. There is still a possibility of growth and change, but not right now. Yes, conflict. I cannot make it up. Not right now. This person is not in the proper frequency. They have not undergone the necessary healing. And I'm going to continue to remind you all, because I just started picking up on this energy within the last, I want to say like month or so. Expect it to be at least 6 months to 12 months from when I started channeling this energy. You know who you are individually. You know who this person is. Don't expect them to be ready in a few weeks or a few months. This is going to take, for some of you, at least up to a year. And that's if this person takes this shit seriously. So I'm telling you that now. Do not waste the rest of your 2025. Do not go into 2026. Do not reserve parts of the rest of your life moving forward, especially this next year, for this person. Don't. I mean, you do what you want to do, but if you want to remain stagnant and repeat a cycle for one thing in particular, then, I mean, you have free will. But the best advice I can give you is to not cling to the idea of this relationship, this reunion. Okay? And that's also how you defeat these demonic attacks, because you're not keeping yourself in a compromising frequency. You're like, okay, it is what it is. Let it go. If it's meant to come back to you, it will. But understand, for 90% of you, this is 6 months, at least a year. And you would know that based on the pattern, the behavior, however they showed up in a connection, however they could have recently confirmed something to you. This person's not ready, and you have to understand what they display to you is not ready. It's completely different based on like how they're going to be judged. These are people who have to undergo major life lessons, and they have to experience shit that has nothing to do with you. They have to get their karmic lesson. They have to learn the hard way now, because Divine Holy Spirit tried to give them the easy route, the more compassionate route, but it was too much for them. You was too much for them. So they did this bullshit and got them where they are now, and they're going to remain there. So just be mindful of that. I can guarantee, at least for the rest of this year, and for some of you, you already know, it may be a year or more, just based on this person, their environment, their maturity level, their conversation, where they're at mentally, emotionally, financially. You can see like it may take them a while to recover, to come out of some type of a rut, a stronghold. This could be a person who's already like damn near lost everything. It's a reason for that, and it's going to take a while for them to get what they need back. And also, you shouldn't be actively trying to pursue a man or a woman who cannot even meet their basic needs as a man or a woman. And I'm just going to leave it at that, because we all have standards, and it's based on the self-worth that we've discovered and that we operate in. So I'm just going to leave it at that standard. If they don't even have the basic necessities, and yes, ladies, a man having his own place, a man having his own job, a man having his own mode of transportation, whether that is he has a public transportation pass for a month, whether he catches Uber or Lyft, okay, or whether he has his own car note, whatever. That is basic necessities, ladies. And for some of my men too. You have your basic necessities. You have your own place. You have your own mode of transportation. You handle yourself. You make your own money. You pay your own bills. That is the basis. That's something that every man and woman should have on their own. Just period. So that should be your new standard. Divine feminine, divine masculine. If this man or woman, they don't have a stable place to stay, they don't have a car, they don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, they don't have anything in their savings account, they don't have a job, they're just coasting through life, that is not someone that you should lower yourself to even engage with on that level. Understand that normalize the basis, okay? Raise your expectations, and it will show up in your reality. Okay, this person, they need to establish the basis for their own foundation. That's basic survival skills and needs. Like, everyone should be able to have and take care of their own. You shouldn't dare even be entertaining a romance and you can't even take care of yourself. It's just crazy. Okay, so competition here, yeah, and they know it. They know that your standards are different. They have watched you change right before them. And maybe your standards were always at a certain level, but you humbled yourself. You tried to work with this person, and you see where that shit gets you. It only gets you so far in 1919 until it backfires. Stop trying to work with people. Stop trying to meet them where they are and trying to pull them towards a potential. You have to let people be who they are, and then you determine if they're worthy or not to be with you to this level. Now, I'm not saying this is a person that you can always be this person's friend or something like that, but maintaining healthy boundaries. Competition, yes, and independence, literally. These men and women know your standards have changed, or you have gotten back to the reality of what your standards always was, and it's like, never again will I try to see the potential and love the potential in a man or woman again. I'm gonna stick to my guns, because look what the fuck happens when I try to see the best in a person, when I try to see more than them than they see in themselves. So now it's like you're back to a frequency that you could have always operated in, and you're putting yourself back in alignment with people who are real competition, people who are truly independent. Healthy competition is driving you to improve. It provides motivation and leads to personal growth through interactions with others. Exactly. This person feels the competition. Independence. You are cultivating a strong sense of independence, no longer relying on others to define your happiness or success. Yes, friendship and then financial stability. Man, they know. It's just common sense, because they're watching you and how you moving. You treat this man or woman like a liability in your life, because they are. They cannot afford to be around you. They can't. And that is literally, in the literal sense, responsibilities, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. Protecting what is yours, protecting your foundation, protecting your future, your children's future. Don't you ever let a clown ass man or woman come into your life and knock you off your financial square. Like, that's crazy. Money is power and protection. And if you don't know how to get your own, you a sitting duck out here. But I'm connecting with men and women, you know how to. You've proven that time and time again. And if this man or woman wants to be your equal, they just have to rise to the occasion. It just is what it is. And those of you where this person is truly meant to be in your life, guess what? Divine Holy Spirit is going to assist them. You know that you didn't receive all of your success and accolades and gain all by yourself. You know that your spirit team played a huge role in where you are now. The same will happen for this man or woman if they truly deserve it. That's another way you're going to tell if this is a good man or woman, truly. If they have favor, truly, you're going to be able to tell that based on how their life changes. Or is it going to stay the same? Is it going to get worse? If their life is staying the same or consistently getting worse, they don't have no favor. That's why you have to give shit time. That's why you need to normalize at least 6 months to a year. I'm going to always tell you that. If I see a clear karmic cycle, I'm going to let you know what you're dealing with. Now, if this was something that was in like the 3-month range, I would let you know that. But that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting 6 months, a year and a half possibly. And just normalize that and accept that and adapt to that. And you just go and live your life and you improve. Imagine where you could be 6 months, a year to a year and a half from now. Shit, you have so much that you can focus on and grow and build. And if this man or woman is meant to be in your life, if they have the same favor, if they're meant to have the same favor as you, that means they're meant to be a divine counterpart. Their favor is going to do the talking, or their lack thereof. Look at your past, family, friends, exes. Where they at? Where they at? I guarantee you they in the same shitty situation, mindset, predicament, state of living, or worse. You know why? Because they don't have any favor. You know why? Because they're nothing divine. So therefore, they will never be a divine counterpart of yours, or they will never be a family member or loved one who will have alignment to your life anymore. Divine Holy Spirit shows you clearly. They do. So you need the best advice I can give you is to allow this man or woman to take flight, to figure it out, stretch their wings, learn how to fly. And if they're meant to truly be in your life, they will return. It's law. Divine Holy Spirit is not going to make something right and not give you an opportunity to experience it again. If they're worthy enough for you, at the end of their karmic cycle, then they will be returned back to you. If you're meant to let this person go and attract someone else and something else, that will happen. And don't restrict yourself. Be okay with this. Accept this. Because you never know what's in store for you. You may think that the sun rises and sets on this man or woman, but you don't know what else is out there that could be better for you. That's why and I know it's scary, I know it's disheartening, I know it hurts to even think like that in certain situations, but what if though? But what if it gets even better than this? What if you attract a man or woman who loves you even more deeper, or who's even more capable, even more put together, who has a greater favor on them? Just what if? But whatever is meant to happen, it will. You just have to allow it. And that's why time is the key factor. Intimate relationships is the last card that came out. Memories and then security. Yeah. It's like you have to take the good with the bad. It's okay to think about this person. It's okay to miss them, to want them. It's okay for them to feel those things for you, to cry, everything like that. That is normal. That does not mean that you have to submit and bend to the will. Don't go against divine orchestration or divine timing. I promise when you follow divine timing and divine orchestration, you always receive a divine outcome. You just have to learn how to trust the process. And I feel like for many of you, you've went through enough cycles, you've ascended enough with your spirit team to understand what I'm saying. Alright, you guys, so that is the message. May it be helpful for you. I'm sending you all mana, love, and light. And until next time, namaste.